It's Panama and USA in Copa America Matchday 2 action on Thursday, June 27th at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. The host nation, USA, comes into this game as big favorites at minus 275 odds. Panama, big underdogs at plus 750, and the draw being plus 400. Now, before you bet this game, if you want a great new customer promo, then check out my link, signupexpert.com/shredthespread. You'll see all the great new customer promos offered by every sportsbook in every different state, no matter where you're living. If you're in a legal sports betting state, you can see all the promos from sportsbooks like Caesars, Bet365, DraftKings, FanDuel, ESPN Bet, BetMGM, PointsBet, and many others. There are all kinds of promos, risk-free bets, bonus bets, deposit matches for a few $100s or even up to $1,000. Check it out by clicking my link in the comments section. Now let's get on to this game here. On Matchday 1, USA beat Bolivia, the underdogs in the group, 2-0. Pulisic scored early, 3 minutes in. Balogun scored in the 45th, also assisted by Pulisic. Now all the stats in this game would lean in the USA's favor. The shots are 18-7. The shots on target 8-3. Corner 7-1. Possession 62% by the Americans. And the XG 2.32 to a measly 0.13. For Panama, they had a slow start versus Uruguay. They were getting dominated in the first half, but only found themselves down 1-0. They did come out much better in the second half. No goals early on. And Uruguay did go on to score 2 goals later in that game in the second half, 85th minute and 91st minute, to look like they were going to end with a 3-0 win, but Panama didn't give up. They did get one late consolation goal in the 94th on the last play of the game, Michael Amir Murillo in the 94th minute. Stats in that game, though, all Uruguay, 19-9 for shots on target 8-3, corners 9-3, possession 53%, and the XG 1.68 to 0.56, all in Uruguay's favor. Now, head-to-head between USA and Panama, obviously, the stats and the Matchday 1, the odds and the Matchday 1 stats that we just talked about all would slant in USA's favor, but Panama does come in as the most recent winner between these teams, winning in PKs in the 2023 Gold Cup semifinals after a 1-1 draw last summer. USA won 5-1 in 2022 World Cup qualifying. Panama won 1-0 also in the qualifying for that tournament as well. So overall, Panama has won 2 of the last 3 recent games between USA, but USA does hold the edge long term, and it's by a lot. They have just one regulation loss in 17 meetings against Panama going back to 2011, but they do have 2 PK losses as well in that time. And the Gold Cup loss to Panama snapped a run of 10 straight games undefeated for USA. Since that loss, they're 7-1-4. It's somewhat mediocre recently with just 3 wins in 7 games. And one of the wins did need extra time as well. Overall, Panama is 12-2-5 in their last 19, but they have just 2 wins in their last 6. They have losses to Uruguay, Paraguay, Jamaica, and Mexico, and they've beaten Guyana and Montserrat. Panama may not beat USA often, but they do often play them tight. Many draws over the years, as well as those 2 wins in the last 3. Still, USA could have scored way more than 2 goals against Bolivia, and on its home pitch, I would probably expect them to get their revenge for that Gold Cup defeat, clinch progression with a win in this group as well in the Copa America. Panama manager, though, Thomas Christensen, has never seen his side lose 3 straight games since he took over back in 2020. And they have, like I said, beaten USA 2 of 3 games. The USA win does look likely. Certainly it's favored. Panama, we're only down, though, 1-0 against Uruguay, a team at least obviously better than USA, so they hung around against Uruguay until the very end there, so this game could be closer than the odds suggest in my opinion. So let's create a same game parlay in this game, factoring in all the things we just talked about here. I see maybe a closer game than the odds would suggest. Let's go under 4 goals. Just ask USA to score 1 goal, and we'll go Pulisic over 1.5 shots. He had 4 shots last game. We don't need shots on target, just shots. So that would come in at minus 120. If you want to be just slightly bolder, USA win, under 4 goals in the game at even money. But that's what I'll do, under 4 game goals, USA to score, Pulisic 2 shots, minus 120 for the best bet. What's your best bet in this game? Share it down there in the comments, and good luck this week.